Greetings, my beautiful sports to the bone people. Thank you guys for checking this video out. Just go right ahead and hit that subscribe button if you have not yet subscribed. Also leave a like and make sure you drop a comment before you leave. So a couple of cricketing stories that I want to talk to you guys about. West Indies pacer Kemar Roach. So it has been confirmed he will be returning to Surrey for the beginning of the 2023 season. Couple months ago, I did a video letting you guys know that it's a possibility that he will be returning. So it has been confirmed. So we're going to discuss that some more in details. Plus, we're going to talk a little bit about the Guyanese all-rounder Romario Shepherd. He had a good day with the bat in the South Africa T20 League yesterday. So we're going to talk about that. Plus, Test cricket. I was doing some reading yesterday and I saw an article where they were talking about the five batsmen that would have batted over 600 hours in their careers. So before I list that off, just type it in the comment section. Just guess the 5 players if you can, and then at the end of the video you will see how many you would have gotten right. So all right, let us get straight into the Kemar Roach story. So coming out yesterday on the ESPN Cricket Info, confirmation from the Surrey, from the people over there in Surrey, that fast bowler Kemar Roach will be there for the 2023 season. So it says the West Indies fast bowler will be returning to Surrey for the first 6 games of the LV Insurance County Championship. So it's not like it's going to be available right throughout the season. It's going to be available for the first 6 games. And those, I think they will begin after the series against South Africa, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to go down into it and let you guys know. So they say Roach is coming back to the club for a 3rd season after successful spells in 2021 and a title winning spell in 2022. Now they are saying in his time at Surrey so far, he has taken 47 wickets at an average of 23.57, including best figures of 8 for 40, which he got against Hampshire in 2021. So there we have it, guys. Kemar Roach will be getting some more red ball cricket under his belt. They are saying 25 of Roach wickets came in 7 matches in last year's championship triumph, right? So 25 of those wickets came last year as the team went on to win the title. They are saying including a 2nd innings 5 for against Warwickshire, that actually what was very, it was of great significance, if you want to put it that way, right? That basically set up a 6-wicket victory I think it was run about in July. So that 5 in that 2nd innings basically set up a 6-wicket victory as the team was able to go on to secure the title. They are saying Roach, who as we know would have gone past 250 wickets last year, is expected to be one of the leaders in the dressing room. He won't be captain in the team or anything, but he's expected to be one of the leaders with all of that international cricket under his belt, and he's expected to really lift the professionalism of the players in and around the playing 11, right? So this is what Roach had to say, and I quote, "I really enjoy playing for Surrey and winning the title last year. It was incredible to be a part of that," said Roach. He went on to say, "It's such a talented and exciting group of players, and I can't wait to get back out on the pitch representing the club." You understand? Very, very good to see there. Roach is also saying that, and I quote, "I am looking forward to putting my best foot forward and helping the team to do as best as possible." So shout out to Kemar Roach for once again getting some red ball cricket under his belt. Talking about red ball cricket, Jayden Seales I think it was in the latter part of last year in 2022. He did an interview and he was saying that, you know, he's definitely going to play in the championship because, you know, he believes that red ball cricket will help to develop his game. And I commended him in a video that I did. And, you know, it's just so sad to see that this injury has happened now. I think they start in April, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know, yeah, man. I think they start around about the 13th or so of April. They will have their first, the first game will be played for Kemar Roach team at least. So the the championship gets underway pretty soon. So Jayden Seales will need time to heal. It's now January, right? So we're gonna need February, March, April, and probably May to heal, and then after healing he will have to go through rehab and all of that. Remember, what he's doing now is active rest and control training. Active rest is to make sure that you don't bulk up, you don't put on a lot of weight. You understand? So if you have a tear in it, if there's a problem in your knee, for example, with Jayden Seales, if it's a meniscus or a ligament or whatever, you know, you want they make sure that he is doing different activities that isolate the knee, keep it away from that part of the body, and thing, just to make sure you don't put on a lot of weight, you know. So he won't be ready. He will have to rest and then do his rehab and all of that and thing like that. So, you know, we're definitely wishing him all the best. But it's good to see Kemar Roach getting some red ball cricket under his belt. Alzarri Joseph would have done his due diligence, and we are seeing some rewards. Definitely hoping for a good 2023 from him. So, you know, it's just really sad that nobody really wants, I don't know if I should say nobody really wants or batsmen. Would be good to see people like Jermaine Blackwood and guys like Casey Carty and, you know, and Alec and these guys going over there to play some cricket. But what some of those guys are looking at is the players that they have playing in their championship is probably going to outperform some of our guys, so it doesn't even make any sense. But with world-class bowlers like Roach and these guys, they're always going to want them. So, you know, shout out to Kemar Roach for doing all of that. Alright, so the next thing, my viewers and subscribers, Guyanese all-rounder Romario Shepherd apparently had a good knock in the T20 league that he's currently playing in. I think it's the South Africa League, the South Africa T20 League. He actually scored 40 of 20 deliveries, getting 2 4s and 4 6s under his belt. So Romario Shepherd getting his thing up and running over there in South Africa. Shout out to him. You know, it's always good to see our players going abroad and getting runs. Big up yourself, Romario Shepherd. And just before we close, at the beginning of the video, I, you know, would have asked you guys to guess the 5 players that would have scored over 600, that would have batted over 600 hours in Test cricket. Don't know if you guys were able to guess it, but we have at number 5, we have Alistair Cook, who would have batted 622 hours. You know, the amount of hours they batted in Test cricket, 622 hours. At number 4, we have the great Tiger Shivnarine Chandapal with 629 hours. Jack Callis at number 3 with 640 hours. Sachin Tendulkar with 688 hours under his belt. And the man to have the man with the most is actually the Wall. The Wall, they call him Royal Dravid, with 736 hours under his belt. So those are the 5 guys that would have batted over 600 hours in Test cricket, right? Don't know if I had said in Test cricket at the beginning, but in Test cricket. So there you have it, my peeps. Just giving you guys some updates on what is going on. Big up on yourself, and we'll touch base later on. See?